collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen.
And we are live here at Cabinets Baseball Stadium for what should be a great game here between the West Oso Bears and the Corpus Christi Miller Buccaneers. We're just about to get set up, and as both teams take the field for their practice runnings, and we will be right back here in a short commercial break. You're watching this on Rio Sports Live.
Furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
And we are back. So for the starting pitcher for the Miller Buccaneers, it's number 42, Jose Hazo. And for the West Oso Bears, first is Jaden Garcia, as he hits a foul ball to left field. So that will make the count 1-0, or 0-1. So, we got to see a little bit of their highlights before. Both of these players are really strong starts for both of their teams. So we'll see how this happens as we see a strike two right there. It's going to be a very good game between oh no, it was ball one. They initially marked it as a strike two, but that's going to be a ball right there. I'm going off of what the scoreboard says, as you see, my camera angle is not the, or my view is not the best, and I have to rely on the camera angle here. So it's a 2-1 count. For the 2-1 count, it will be, I guess they're saying hit by pitch. So that will put a runner on first base. Jason Garcia gets on base with that first. Pitcher number 23. So let's change that graphic real quick. And mark down these stats. So for the second at bat, this would be Maya Curl. That looked outside, and that will be ball one. For the 1-0 count. Hit into left field. Left fielder has it and gets it for out one. That was a good hit pitch. Curl had it into left field, but it just couldn't go far enough. So now up to bat is Zach Rankin. And for the first pitch, stolen. He's going to try to go steal the first base runner. And now they're going to try to get the double play here. Will they get it? And no, they won't. However, out one or out 2. As we saw, Jaden Garcia tried to steal second base, but the out almost got him out right there. So now up to bat is Jacob Galvan. And trying to catch him stealing. Just a simple throw out though. Don't know if you heard that, but some person over here was revving their car out very loud. So Hasso for the pitch. And that will go out and foul right over here as you see it drop. So as this game begins, we already have a very interesting first inning as we saw Jaden Garcia what seemed to be a hit by pitch. And it's just another throw out. So it's actually 0-1 is the count. Forgot about the foul ball. Here we go. On the 0-1 count. That's ball. So I mean these players out here, they're really talented for both teams. And it's going to be a really good game. That will be outside, and that will be a ball 2. Just trying to find the strike zone right here. He's been doing a good job of finding it, but some contact generated by these players, by West Oso. So by design, contact, if bad contact like this right here, can be good, but as we see the end of the first inning right there, or end of the top of the first. So, no runs, and one man got on base by a hit by pitch, and we will be right back after this short commercial break.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
And he throws it down. Oh!
And we are back. as we start the bottom of the first inning. Jordan Murray to bat for the Miller Buccaneers. Micah Curl to pitch. As we get our first pitch, which looks like a ball, and it will be. So, interesting little tidbit right here. Both teams have their pitcher as their second hitter in their designated order. So, that's a pretty cool fact. As we see a ball inside. I don't want to get these calls wrong, so I'm waiting for the scoreboard. If it's a little bit questionable. So, for the 2-0 count, see what Corral could do. And that looks like a ball to the outside. So, 3-0 count. See if they walk him here. And that was a strike. So, for the 3-1 count. Essentially has to try to throw inside the zone here or catch him swinging, and that's exactly what he does, catches him swinging. So for the full count, as he works his way up the count and getting himself out of that hole that he dug with 3-0. So we'll see how it plays out here. Stepping out of the batter's box. And stepping back in. So, here we go. Full count. And the pitch. That will be outside and ball 4. So, technically no hits. However, we do have 2 walks. One being coming from a hit by pitch. The other from 4 balls. So, now we have the pitcher, as I said, Jose Hasso, up to bat. And usually we see at the more professional level that the pitchers are usually at if not the lowest, but the lowest count, unless you're talking about the Angels pitcher, Shohei Ohtani, who's a pitcher that's known to rake, as we see a ball, and as we see a strike, right, my bad. And so in high school, it's usually the opposite way from what I've seen, is that the pitchers usually are up to bat near the top of the order, which is really cool to see. As they try to get a little throw out to see if they can catch him stealing. Probably not, though. And a reason for that may be, though, for why they have him so top is because they're used to seeing these pitchers. Like, it gives them an advantage over high school because most batters don't know what the type of pitches exactly down to the science, but these high school pitchers do the research and they look at the pitches that they can throw, and it kind of helps them out where they know where the ball is going to go. So that could be a possible explanation for that. As we still wait the technical second pitch here. 0-1 as they still try to catch him. Seems he's giving them a little worries here. And for the 0-1 pitch. So that will be a strike 2 down the middle. And I'm just giving my personal thoughts about the batting order. Because as I've said, usually whenever you're looking at Major League or even semi-pro or college ball, you see pitchers near the bottom of the batting order. As we see the 0-2 count. And hit goes past the shortstop, and that will be a single. So, very great play right there, just squeezing it right past the third baseman, right to the shortstop. And it was just too slow of a hit that it gave the runners enough time to advance and get the single.
First baseman number 13, Adrian Ortiz.
So the first hit of the game comes from the Miller Buccaneers, and as we see them already in a really good position here to score and set the pace early here in this game. So in the batting order is Adrian Ortiz. And the first pitch will be a ball. I got to reset the count. I apologize. I did not do that. So ball one. Hazo hasn't really allowed a bad pitch quite yet. It's just been working against the count. As we see, a good hit. Will it stay fair? No, it will not. So that will be strike one. That was a great hit ball over there. As I was saying, Hazo has really just been affected by the corners because he's trying to place it to the corners, and it's really inconsistent in how the ball goes when you're trying to place it in the corner because it's really getting into the particulars with if it's a ball or if it's a strike. So as you see, he's going to take off for third base. Can they get him? No. Wild pitch. He's going to go to home, and he gets there. So Miller strikes first as we saw the wild pitch, or the, not wild pitch, the throw to the third baseman gets slightly behind him as I drop my pencil here. And we have 1 run scored. And we see not Hazo. Hazo gets to second base as that was not a bad pitch out by far. It was just good play, and just the throw got behind the third baseman. Back to the hit over here. 2-1. That looked outside. 3-1 count now coming up. As I was saying, I accidentally said the wrong name, not Hazo. Curl. Although Hazo was really good that first inning. Curl just trying to place these pitches outside and just really getting into particulars right there. And that will be a strike as we see that corner again. It really seems to favor that corner right on your screen and the corner right of the batter, but the corner left for the pitcher. That's a fun fact I learned from theater about stage positioning and audience positioning, because as we see the walk here, it always depends on which way you're viewing instead of which way the audience is viewing one way, but the actor is viewing the other way. So that applies to baseball as well. As if you're playing left field, you're in your right view, but if you're playing right field, you're in your left view. Of course, center field is always about the center, though. I mean, it's just the middle. So, got 2 runners on base, first and second. We have, believe, Damian Gutierrez and Adrian Ortiz and Jose Hazo, and Gutierrez is batting right now, as we have the 0-1 right there. So Hazo is on second, Ortiz is on first. So the 0-1 count. See what pitch Curl tries to throw here as he steps back. And first pitch, or second pitch, is strike 2. So the batter is down to the count this time. Good pitches by Curl. Curl. I apologize. I'll just call him Mia. No. Mio. Yeah. Anyway, as we saw the first ball right there. I'll have to see how the PA announces it so I can get a better. For the meantime, I'll just call him Curl. So 1-2 count, and as they try to fake out the second base runner. So for the 1-2 pitch, try to fake him out again. And still waiting upon the pitcher, see if he actually throws. And he does. And a foul ball.
Reminder to take the foul balls to the nearest dugout, please.
So, and we will see what happens here. I mean, what I've seen so far is that they kind of like the left middle. So, see if that happens again. It's just the way that the ball has been going in their favor so far is hitting past the shortstop and third baseman, and usually picked up by the left fielder. Staring down second base, making sure he's not trying to run. And that will be ball 3. And if they walk him, bases will be loaded. However, it's a full count. So either a pitch that is swung at or pitch that's in the strike zone will get him out and for the first out, or the ball will make him walk as he fouls that one off. Relatively long at bat here. It's taking over a little bit over 2 minutes. That's due to trying to throw at the second baseman or second base runner because he's been trying to take off and steal, but pitcher's saying, nah, I ain't having any of that. So that's outside, and that will be ball 4. And so the bases will indeed be loaded. Perfect scenario here for Miller to get their second run of the game, as even a hit pitch into left field directly into the left fielder's hand will be a run. Possibly 2, depending. So next up to bat here is 32. 32, Devon Carter.
Bases loaded for number 32, Devin Carter.
Devin Carter. So, here we go. And hit into left field. But that'll be out. That'll be foul. So strike 1. That was a very well hit pitch. Waited for it and it just swung at the beauty of a hit, but it just went far left. Still in the bottom of the first. 1 run scored already. No outs so far. 1 error for Wesoso. So that will be strike 2. No, ball 1. It looked fairly down the middle for me, but maybe a little high. As we see 1-1 count then. And swing and a miss. So 1-2. So, the 1-2 count. Like I said, a relatively long at bat. Referee steps out for a moment. Don't know what that was about. However, back into it. I've yet to see a grand slam in a high school game. Maybe this will change it. As we see 2-2 count. It's very interesting as he steps out of the box here. As we see a bird fly past and into the bleachers. So very interesting to see here. It's always been something with bases loaded that always gets you hyped up as a team, because not only do you have the opportunity to get more runs for your team, but you also have the opportunity to basically have lenience of hitting a little bit more aggressively and not having to suffer from it because of the fact that everyone's already on base. So even if you just get directly to a player, nothing will change other than you get an out. And especially with 0 outs right here, as Miller is, they find themselves in a really good position here. Because essentially all they need is a sac fly or a sac bunt. And that will be ball 4. As we see a runner get home. I believe that is the pitcher. And yeah, that is. Bases still will be loaded though. As we see a bit of a team meeting here. And a little bit of a stoppage of play. Do you have enough time? Yeah, let's go to commercial break for a split second. You're watching this on Real Sports Live.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
And we are back. So we got the center fielder here, Adam Gonzalez. And that will be a ball. So bases are loaded, 2 runs scored. That shouldn't be 1, it should be 2. So in the bottom of the first, this inning has taken a little bit over 20 minutes. And we'll see. Hopefully not all the innings will go like this slow, but hey, you never know with baseball. Some games can take an hour, some games can take 3 hours. As we see a outside pitch. That will be a strike. Got the corner. That wasn't describing the out or the ball trajectory of that, but more of where it looked. As we see another pitch headed towards the outside. That will be a ball this time. Nearly an identical pitch, if I'm going to be honest. It's just really inconsistent how you view those. Sometimes the ump will give that to you as a strike. Sometimes they'll say it's a ball. As he swings at that, so it'll be a 2-2 count. Working his way up the count is the pitcher. 2 hits, or no, not even 2 hits. Really? They've only had one hit and one error? That's crazy, actually. I assume, yeah, because they did have 3 walks, didn't they? Huh. So, we'll see how this really wacky top bottom of the first ending ends. So he swung at that, and that will be the first out. See if West Oso can get some momentum and try to get themselves out of this inning. So, number 44, the DH, Tyler Vasquez, up to bat. See if you get a good hit here. As we see a pitch get right behind the catcher, that will be ball 1. So the elusive on the scoreboard, the 101. 1 ball, 0 strikes. I don't know why I went to 2. 1 ball, 0 strikes, and 1 out. The 101. Anyway, as we see, he step out of the batter's box here. And back to baseball. Swing and a miss. So now, the even better. Hear me out, ladies and gentlemen. The 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out in the bottom of the first inning. I mean, I can't make this up. It's an announcer's dream to announce something like this. With the bases loaded, nevertheless. Oh my goodness. I mean to tell you. As you see, they ruin the mystical. I hit the wrong button. The mystical 1-1 count, 1 count. Now there's a 2 in the middle. It's not the same. It's never the same. I'm trying too hard to be a comedian, but hey, it's funny. I find it funny. So 1-2, as we see a pitch. Oh, that's gonna be strike 3. What a good pitch right there to the outside. The outside corner, and he's getting some of those calls now, and good for him. However, the bases are still loaded, so even a well-hit single will yield a score. However, West Oso trying to make sure that does not happen at all costs, and just getting out here with only surrendering 2 runs, which that's good, as we see a contact and out. So they get out of that inning from a very dangerous position with the bases loaded, and we will be back at the top of the second inning. You're watching this on Rio Sports Live.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
And he throws it down. Oh!
And we are back. Top of the second inning, as Wasoso trying to respond to the bottom of the first inning from Miller. See, they had some pretty good momentum with 3 straight outs at the end right there. However, see if they can get something on offense from that. As we see first pitch swing and a miss. Up to bat is Jacob Galvin. No. Anthony Pena. Another swing and a miss. So, 0-2 already down in the count the batter is. We'll see what he can do right here. And another swing and a miss, and that will yield the first out of the second inning. A little bit too aggressive right there, but you got to respect that.
First baseman number 15, Andrew Bandera.
As I'm writing down the stats here. So far, 0 for 1 for every person in the batting order, except the first one, which was hit by pitch. As we see the first strike of this at-bat. So, see if we can get back to that mythical count of 1-1-1. And we do. The legendary count. As both fan bases are here, very passionate. Under COVID protocols, of course, as he fouls that off for strike 2. And being back to baseball is a very good thing for a lot of people. A lot of people didn't even expect the major leagues to get back, but we're back in baseball over there too. Even with high school, even though it's still high school, very impressive that UIL got to get a season going. As we see a hit into left field that is foul. We will see right here. Said to do. Pitcher and catcher had a meeting about what pitch they're gonna, or what pitch sequence they're gonna do next. See if they can get him out. And checked. We'll see what that was. 2-2. So 2-2 count. Low. That will be 3-2. So the full count coming up. As we see the full count pitch. And strike 3, batter out. So
Rear right fielder, number 1, A.J. Pedraza.
we have A.J. Pedraza up to bat. And so far, Hasso has taken care of business. As a swing and a miss right there. And ball that is outside. We will see Astros try to get the last out of this possession of the inning. And that will be outside and low. So 2-1 coming up. So 2-1-2. And that is a strike. So 2-2. Fun fact, did you know that 212 is the boiling point of water? Very interesting fact. And hit. Foul. It's something. A metal object. I don't know what it was, but hey. So 222. Sounds like a particular phone number. Don't quite know which though. As we see the third ball, so full count once again. And ball 4. So we will have a player on base. And the runner on base.
2 down for the second baseman, number 8, Damian Gutierrez.
And writing down some of the stats again. A foul ball. That was crazy. And so for the 0-1 pitch, hits it to the third baseman. He gets it to first. That will be the end of the top of the first. You're watching this on Rio Sports Live. We'll be right back at the bottom of the first.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Throws it down.
And we are back. Jaden Brown up to swing. He is at the bottom of the lineup. And we see first swing and a miss. Relatively fast second inning so far. Not that fast, actually, just a normal pace. See how this goes. That will be strike 2. Apologize. And outside, ball 1. So far for stats, I have unofficially 2 or 3 walks, 2 hits, and as you see, a foul ball there. 2 or 3 walks, 2 hits, and 1 error, and then 3 strikeouts for Miller. It was the bottom 3. I don't quite remember the order of the first sequence, but I do remember the walk and then the hit. As he swings, and that will be strike 3. So,
1 down for the left fielder. Number 8.
1 down already. And we will see the first pitch here. Hit! But that looks like it's going to be foul, and it will be. You get to hear the tink off of that hit. Very powerful one. Very powerful. So we're near the top of the lineup. Once again. We're at the very top. Jordan Morin, who had a walk first in his first appearance. As we see a outside pitch. So the 1-1 count. Hit. And that will go to center field and caught for the second out. So 2 down. See if they can get the 3 up, 3 down here. Complete that. And get out of the second inning with allowing 0 runs. There's not a runner on first. I don't know why that always happens. I keep forgetting. I apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen. And oh, a hit by pitch. So now there's a runner on first. Hopefully he's okay. It was unintentional, but seems the pitch got away from him. That's up to their starting pitcher as well, so no hard feelings, I believe, as we see him be subbed out. 229.
Number 29.
Luckily, that's what that helmet is for. So 29 would be Perfecto Jimenez. So we have Adrian Ortiz now up to bat. And hit. And that looks like it will be the out to end this inning. You're watching this on Real Sports Live. We'll be back at the top of the third inning.
See you later, touchdown!
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
And we are back at the top of the third inning. So up to bat is Nick Curl, I believe. Yep. As the first pitch is a ball. Get rid of that runner first. And boom. So, that looks like it will be a strike one. So 1-1 count, swung, and a miss. So 1-2. And outside, that will be. Oh no, it's gonna be strike three. Okay.
Shortstop number 2, Jaden Garcia.
Oh, not -1. I should probably. Boom. So 1 out. 0-1. First pitch. Checked. Ball 1. So Jaden Garcia here to hit. Hit. Drops between the center fielder and the right fielder. And they'll send it to second, but that will be a base hit. Take a good look at that. Good first base hit. I believe that is their first hit of the game, correct? See if we can get that. As we see, on the another hit pitch, and that will be a fly ball, and that will be an out.
2 down, 1 on for left fielder number 6.
So 2 outs already. 1 runner on first. And here we will see a throw at, and that will be nope. And hit pitch right to the second baseman, and that will be an out. So we are going to the bottom of the third. You're watching this on Rio Sports Live.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Forever Memories Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
And we are back. So, it's bottom of the third. Officially for both teams, one hit for both, one error for the West Bears. And first pitch. That is foul ball. So 0-1. So nearing the halfway point of this game, it's kind of turning into a little bit of a slugfest. Both teams playing phenomenal defense, phenomenal pitching, especially in that first inning by West Sosa being able to get out of the bases loaded. However, a lot of walks generated. That's just the way this pitcher throws his pitches. As I was saying earlier in the game, he frames it towards the outside, so it's either a strike or a ball. And that's only a very dangerous game because it's really a 50-50 toss-up, but more 40-60 in favor of the hitter. I find in most cases. That's just because the way the box is set up, it really kind of wants you to throw inside the box. As you see, another strike here because of a foul ball. And, yeah, I just find that's how I think it goes. Of course, I'm not the most educated baseball person out here, but that's my personal thoughts on the box. I feel it favors the hitter a little bit more. As we see the 1-2 now. And that is a ball. So 2-2. And 2-2. Hit into the infield. See if they can get him out. They will. So, first out of the inning. As you see, number 32. That would be Devin Carter up to bat. As we see our first pitch. Ball. Second pitch coming up. Foul ball. You gotta see how this inning goes for West. They've been able to reconvene themselves after getting down early from that first inning. They just need to produce on offense now, but see if they can keep up good defense here. And 1-1. Hit to center field and caught for the second out. Good to see the mythical 3 up, 3 out. It's not really mythical. I'm just making words to make sure, keep you guys entertained there at home. I understand baseball can be a little bit boring at sometimes, but I personally find it enjoyable. Just, it's a game of patience, and it's a really fun game at that. Of course, I suck at baseball. I don't. I'm not good at it. Wiffle ball, on the other hand, that's something I'm good at. They call me the Mike Trout of wiffle ball, as we see a ball here. They don't call me that. Oh no, a ball. A ball. I meant to say ball. I said strike, but I meant to say ball. That was not a strike. That was a strike. The box, the batting box would be huge. As we see a ball. Yeah, that's what I thought. So 3-0. Count. And he'll take his base. Walk. So.
Designated number 44, Tyler Vasquez.
So number 44, Tyler Vasquez, up to bat. And that will be strike 1. As we see the second pitch, that will be a ball. And as I was saying with baseball, it's a really game of patience. As you see him take off to second, and he'll get there. So stolen base again on the 1-2-2 count now. A well hit pitch here to about deep left middle would drive the run in from second. However, they still just need one more strike to get out of this inning. That'd be a ball though. As we see the 2-2-2. And errant pitch or errant throw. That will be ball 3 though. So full count coming up. So here we go. 3-2-2. And swing. Did he get it? Some of the base? I thought it would be foul, but wild pitch. So that will drive one of the runs in. Then we will see that occur.
Brings up number 15, Joya Gutierrez.
So 3 hits so far. So number 15 up to bat. That would be Joya Gutierrez. As we see 2 outs here. First pitch, outside. Ball or strike 1. Strike 1. Apologize for that. Nice job of framing the pitches by the catcher. Really great stuff right there. And swing and a miss, so strike 2. And as we see, a runner on first. Ball outside. So 1-2 count. And swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And that will lead us to the 4th inning. You're watching this on Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez.
So we are back live at the top of the... Oh, my image didn't load. That's fun. We are back live at the top of the 4th inning. And we see the first one is a strike. I thought I went back to live, but apparently I didn't. In the official midway point, the 4th inning. Barring any other extra innings, this is the last 3. Or really last 4, I should say. Wait. 4, 5, 6. 4. Last 4 innings of the game. Pretty much. And already down 0-1 in the count. That's not that hard to get back up from. So we'll see what he can do. Swing and a miss. That's not a reverse strike. Whoa. That would be insane. So 0-2. And swing. Hit to left field. Can the fielder get there? No, he won't. Back. He's going to go for the double. Trying to find the pitch. Gets it out to second. And that will be a double. So either will spark some momentum for West Oso. See if we can get a replay of that right here. Going to go for the double. Trying to find the pitch. Gets it out to second. And that will be a double. So either will spark some momentum for West Oso. See if we can get a replay of that right here. And wait a minute here, folks. We got a bunt here. And will that be out? Yes, it will. However, they advanced the runner to third base. So hang on a minute, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe this game can get a little more exciting. As I was showing the instant replay, a really good base hit. So now all they need is a sac fly or just a really solid base hit in between the defenders here. And swing and a miss. Strike one. So up to bat now is number 15, Andrew Barrera. And for the double, it was Jacob Galvin. So here we go. Strike two. No, wait. That's ball one, right? No, it was strike two. Go with my gut. I got to go with my gut here. So, really just needs a really good hit here. Swing and a miss. That's strike three. No. Yes. Thought for a second there, I thought he got some of the top of the baseball bat, but no. Coach going over to the third baseman saying, hey, here's the plan. However, they still need a base hit. So AJ Pedraza gets the call here for the batting. They just need a really good hit here. As they saw strike one, swing and a miss. Getting the call from the hitting coach. Figuring out what he's going to do. Digging his bat in the ground, saying, come at me, pitcher, I got this. And the pitcher's response, take this heater right here. Yeah, you don't got this. So now the ultimate battle here. The 0-2 count for the batter. There's a runner on third. This could be really good, really bad. And that is ball one. If you see the batter still stand in the box after an 0-2 count, it's always going to be a ball. Unless some crazy circumstances where there's a fourth strike, which I don't think that can happen. I really doubt that. Anyway, so that will be ball two. As we see this ultimate battle here, the elusive 2-2-2 count. 2 strikes, 2 balls, 2 outs. And got some of that, so it's going to be fouled off. It's going to be a very battle right here. A battle of patience, battle of wit, and a battle of strength. As West Oso looks to get on the board. And Corpus Christi Miller just trying to hold on to this lead, allow no momentum. As we see a base hit, does it stay fair? No, fouled off. Not a base hit, I should have said a hit. I apologize. So, situation still remains the same, the 2-2-2 count. Wait, did I say 2? Okay, 2-2-2. Yes. And that will be strike 3 and batter out 3. So Miller is able to escape that inning without allowing a single run. And we will be right back after the short commercial break.
Our former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
And he throws it down. Oh!
And we are back at the bottom of the fourth inning. As we see the first pitch here. Hit by pitch. That will be a walker. Wait. What? Shouldn't he be walking to the bait? What? I'm confused. Anyway. So. A little bit confused right there. Yeah, I guess it was a ball. Oh, they're saying it went off his, the glove and hit him? Okay. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. So. And, get a 2-1 here. Because I'm pretty sure I heard a balk call, but you can't balk if there's no runners on base. Interesting. So we see the 3-1 count here. So now, 3-1 count here. Pitcher looking to obviously get him out. Batter probably going to swing here unless he sees a pitch that's way outside. And saw a pitch that he liked, so he did take it. Game of patience, baseball always is. So, runner on first. For those of you who don't know, a balk is intentionally stepping out of the mound while a batter is on the box, and that means the runner on one of the bases can go ahead and scoot on over to the next base. So, however, you cannot balk if there is no runners on base. So, although it would have been a call, most likely, except the fact that there's no runners on base. So, if you were to do it now, he would go to second. As we see a good hit pitch. And it looks like the left fielder's going to get it. It drops! It drops! So he's going to go to second. And then he's going to round to third. And that will be a double. Oh, my goodness. So, second and third. Nope, runner on first. And let's get that instant replay. So he's going to go to second. And then he's going to round to third. And that will be a double. Oh, my goodness. So, second and third. Nope, runner on first. And let's... So, we now see another hit to right field. He's going to go home. Way outside. Gets past the catcher. And he's going to home. Can he get there? He will. And the chase down, did they get him? And trying to juke, and they did get him, so that will be an out. However, one run does score. So 2 outs on that play, right? Or, yeah. And we'll get that instant replay for y'all. One run does score. So 2 outs on that play, right? Or, yeah. And we'll get that. My instant replay is being a little bit weird right now. I don't know why it's not showing the whole play that I recorded. It's usually the 30 seconds. But, however, it did not work. So, we will try to fix that. I got it down earlier, as we see a foul ball there. Don't know what was up with that time. Huh. Interesting. I'll try to figure that out for y'all at home. As you hear my overly excited voice. And 1-1 pitch. Outside, I believe. Waiting for the scoreboard to officially... Yep, okay, outside. So 2-1-2. So, we have a very good possession by Miller so far. As he takes that, that will be 3-1. That did count as... Okay, that was just not an error. I was wondering what the scorer marked that up as. So outside, that's ball 4. He will take his base. And we will now have Mr. Number 11. Mr. Damian Gutierrez. Gutierrez. I apologize. I am trying to pronounce these names as accurately as I can. However, sometimes you get a little bit confused. As he takes that, that will be a hit by pitch. So now we got a runner on first and second. That's what I meant to do. Wonder if this works more efficiently. Yeah, didn't. Anyway. So we have a sub out for the base runners. As the umpire talks to the pitcher. I heard Roberts. Anyway. So, first pitch. Hit into deep left field, and they will get out of this inning. So, we will be right back after a commercial break, and we'll be at the top of the 5th inning. You're watching this on Rio Sports Live.
See you later, touchdown.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
And we are back as we see the first pitch, which is fouled off, so that will be a strike one. There is no runner on first and second. Gotta keep remembering to do that, and my top of the inning didn't work. That's not... There you go. All my equipment's not working right now for me. That's a personal error. That is, the people at Rear Sports give me really good equipment. However, gotta use that equipment properly. So, 0-2 count already. As we see, stats for this game are very interesting. In combined total of hits, it's the same amount of runs scored. And there's been a lot of walks in this game from both teams. So, I mean, it makes sense. However, it's just a little bit of a weird stat line. You don't expect that. However, expect the unexpected. As we see a foul ball here. Friendly reminder that we are in the 5th inning, as you can see on our screen, and that Wesoso has not really had some good offensive production. But let's see what they can do here, as we see strike 3, and that will be out 1. So,
Brings up the designated hitter.
the designated hitter here. Couldn't see what his name was, but Nick Corral. Yep. So that's how you pronounce his name. So I'm assuming, unless they're cousins, these are all brothers on the same team. As we see a hit, drops, left fielder has to get it, goes behind him, and he's gonna have to go back, and they're gonna go to second. Will he get there? Safe is the call. Now let's see if I can figure out how this replay works. Waiting. We'll see if that works. That's not it. Drops. Left fielder has to get it, goes behind him, and he's gonna have to go back, and they're gonna go to second. Will he get there? Safe is the call. So we are back with that, as we see a 1-0 count. So get him on second with 1 out. Could be a good play here if he gets, as he drops it. And so is that going to be an error is the question. And it is an error. So Ray gets their first error, as we see Garcia take first base. Gotta fix this. Boom. First and second base. So, now,
Brings up the pitcher, number 23, Maya.
23, Maya Curry. Getting ready for the bunt, it looks like. Or not. It looked like he was in position for the bunt, but hey, what did I know? So 2 strikes. Gotta fix that. And that will be a ball. Wait, what? Or strike 1. Okay. Anyway. Hits it. Deep left field. And gets past. They're going to take off. Can they get to home? 2 runners. And both of them are safe. That's 2 runs scored. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. We have a ball game. Oh, wait, no, not runner third. Runner second. Drops. Left fielder has to get it. Goes behind runners. And both of them are safe. That's 2 runs scored. So, we're back here. And a ball game we have indeed, as there's a short time out here on the field. We'll take it here as we'll discuss what just happened. So, our camera trying to cover the base runners, and I'll describe the play that happened in left field. It was hit to deep left, almost a homer. Give it a couple more feet up into the air, that would have been a homer. But as it stands, hit all the way into the warning track, and the what's it called? The left fielder, he lost his glove. He couldn't make the catch, but he also lost his glove, so he had to pick it up and throw it real quickly. And it just got the 2 runners. Luckily for them, they did not have the second runner that was trailing behind made sure that he trailed. Otherwise, if he went ahead of him, that would have actually been an out and not a run. So, good job by the coach to tell them on the side, as you were seeing, he yelled at them to, hey, stay behind him, because that would have been an out. It's a cool little rule that we actually saw in the MLB just the other day. After a home run, you can't do that. Even if you hit a home run, it's still not allowed, and it counts as an out. So now momentum, though, however, is with Wes Sosa. And that will be a foul ball. Another good hit ball into left field, and could see another run scored, making it a 1-point game. However, we'll see about that. And that will be a ball 1. The elusive 1-2-1 now. So, setting up this right now, in the last 2 innings, Ray has scored 1 point. The first inning, they scored 2. This inning, for Wes Sosa, they have scored 2. As a hit by pitch. So, alright, ball. Apologize. And now, the 2-2. And that'll be the 3-2, so a full count coming up. It's the ultimate battle, I'm telling you. It's, I will say, out of all the sports I've watched, baseball is the ultimate battle of intelligence due to how many moving parts there is already. Not to mark the other sports, of course, but you got to make sure you remember or you know everything and take a situation. For a batter, you got to know the count. For a pitcher, you got to know the count. For the outfielders, you got to know the situation. And with some things such as football, there are certain positions that really need to know their assignments and do all that. But with the fielders and all that, they got to know everything. Otherwise, they could mess up, and if they think it's two outs instead of as we see a walk there, so does that mean 1 and 2? It's they gotta know everything. If they think it's 2 outs and they get the third, that actually could mean a base runner advances instead of it being over, the inning being over. And if they mess up and on a double play or something like that, and they throw to the wrong person, it could really mess up everything. So that first pitch is a ball. It's a really interesting sport to watch. As I've watched bits and pieces, but I've been really getting into it more over this past year. So it's pretty cool. Really cool sport. As a good base hit into center field, makes the catch. Got to advance backwards, and they do. So that'll be a second out. So now, number 9 up to bat for Westsosa. That's Anthony Pena. And see what happens here. Trailing by 2 outs. Runner on second. Strike 1 is the call. That wasn't a ball. I didn't put that there. And second pitch. That looks like a ball. And hit. That will be foul. So 1-2. Count now. So Westsosa has more hits technically than Ray. And caught swinging, so that's the third out. That will end the top of the 5th inning. We'll be right back to start the bottom of the 5th inning. You're watching this on Rio Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later.
And we are back in the bottom of the 5th inning. So, for the Bucks, Adam Gonzalez to take the first at bat. number 14. As we see the stats here so far, Wesoso has 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error, while Ray has 4 runs, 2 hits, and 1 error. As we saw the first ball here. So, it's going to be a stellar finish heading down the stretch here. As we see the first strike. So 1-1. And bunt. Catcher fumbles it, and that will be a foul ball. See what happens here. So 1-2 count. As we wait. Whoa. That was crazy. So 2-2. Ball just bounced right up into the air off the glove, or did it bounce off the base pad or the home plate? Interesting. Well, anyway. The 2-2. And hit by pitch. And that will be a walk. So, we've seen a couple of those today. Just getting away from them. Not quite. It's not intentional, of course. That would be poor sportsmanship, and these teams have great sportsmanship, both of them. It's just a case of the pitch just getting away from the pitcher, and that does happen. I mean, that happens in football as well. That happens in soccer. Just the ball not going quite the way you want it to go. Causes a lot of mistakes, but glad to see that nothing huge. They just understand that, hey, that's not intentional. Just got away. Especially if you're aiming around those corners like this West Soso pitcher is. It gets really dangerous because sometimes your throw's out of whack. As see it, ball 2. Just the way that the throwing motion goes for anything is that if you're trying to aim at a specific spot and you keep going to that spot, eventually you're going to throw a pass that goes 20,000 yards past it. That's just a line of throwing science that doesn't exist, but everyone knows is true. So 3-0. Down in the count, the pitcher is. So let's see if he can get out of this. Got the signal. That's a strike. So, down 3-1. I know I saw a video earlier about baseball and how essentially it's every game is an individual story, and I kind of felt like that could be applied to a lot more as you see it walk here. It really does serve a point in saying it is a story, because not only does it feel like a story with how many innings it is and how the game goes and progresses, but every game has the beginning, the rising action. In case the rising action was Miller being up 4-0 already. The climax, which is Wesoso scoring those 2 runs. And now we see what happens in more of the climax and the falling action of this game. Of who runs away with it here in these last 2 innings. Even really technically 3. even if Westosa makes a comeback, it all could be for nothing due to one strong inning by Miller.
Now batting, number 15,
So
Gutierrez.
each game, I like to think each game in for at least for an announcer is a story to tell, and it really serves that purpose. So, first pitch. And that is another hit by pitch. So now, guess what? The bases are loaded. Or as my sheet says here, bases full. So, bases full, bases loaded, same thing.
Bases loaded for shortstop number 3, Jason Brown.
So Jaden Brown, who is the bottom of the lineup, still can hit. We've seen him hit so far. Pretty good. And outside, ball 1. So, as I was saying with the whole story thing, I like to think every single game is an individual story. And if you tell it like that, at least for announcing, it becomes a lot more clear to say what plot points are in this story and what are not. In this case, it's been the defense has been great for both teams, although runs have been allowed by Westosa. It really hasn't been that bad, but their offensive production has been severely trailing up until this point. And now the rules are kind of switched where the defense is put in a very tough spot right here. No outs and the bases are loaded is essentially a death sentence to many teams, but we've seen them do it before. We saw in the first inning how they rattled out, after allowing 2 runs, they rattled out 3 straight outs when the bases were loaded. So, we had an earlier strike. I didn't count it, but now I did. Now it's 1-2. So it's really good as you get strike 3, batter out. So that's the first out. They need 2 more to get out of this inning without allowing a single run. So, however, bad thing for Westosa right now, they get the top of the lineup. So, it could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing. I mean, you never really know. So, there are no balls. And first ball. And so we get the 101 now. Base is still loaded. And that is a strike. So, 1-1-1. Had an old theater warm up with ones, and I did not quite enjoy that because it's a very difficult tongue twister. Anyway, as we see a good hit up near center, goes. He's gonna go home, and yeah, he will get the run. So now down by 3. However, they have 2 outs and they can get out of this inning alive.
2 down for the pitcher, number 42, Jose Hassel.
So first and second, or is it? Yes, first and second. Pump fake, and that happens. So here we go. First pitch. That wild. Throws it. He gets behind him. And that will be in advance of the runners. So second and third. Get it. So 0-1 pitch now. That was a strike, by the way. So trying to just get one more out. And so that will be strike 2. Waiting for this next pitch. And here we go. Got to try to catch him swinging or get it down the middle. And that will be a ball. So, 1-2 count. 2 outs. As we see stoppage going out of the batter box. Back in. Ready for this 1-2 pitch. That is a ball. So, 2-2-2. Yes. Mythical numbers. And here we go. So we got ball 3 now. Full count coming up. These fans, gotta tell you, they're great. Gotta love them. So, 3-2 count. Fouled off. And now we will the ball go back to the pitcher. So now, here we go. Full count. Trying to get out of this inning. And that will be a walk. They can afford to take that walk, however. However, the bases are loaded. Got him. And boom. So we have a stoppage of play, and we will go to a short commercial break. You're watching this on Real Sports Live.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
So we are back. Here's the scenario. Bases loaded. 2 outs. 0 balls, 0 strikes because this is the beginning of another at-bat. However, that doesn't change the point. This is drama at its finest. Another key point of why baseball is good. Never forget that. And a pitch to the left field, and that is out. Bases are not loaded anymore, and we will go to another commercial break. We'll be back at the beginning of the 5th inning. The bottom of the 5th inning. Apologize for that. You're watching this on Rio Sports Live.
See you later, touchdown.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
So, we're actually... Oh, wait. That was the bottom of the 5th inning. We're actually in the top of the 6th inning. Oh my goodness. I just now realized my mistake. I see. Oh my goodness. It's a long night, ladies and gentlemen. It's a long night. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. That was funny. So, 5-2. It is a 0-2 count. We're West Oso down by 3. They got a good offensive possession last time, but let's see what they can do now. And swing and a miss. That's an out. You see, the funny thing is, though, they're in this scenario a lot, and it's you got to wonder if they get out of this scenario where their first batter usually swings 3 times and then they're out. The second batter usually grounds out. And then there's like the rest of the lineup just gets inspired and just swings and just rakes in terms of baseball slang. And it's very interesting to see that. If they can get some good hits here and get on base early on, you got to wonder if they can use that momentum to try to fuel a possible comeback as we see another out. See, that was the difference because it was a pop-up instead of a ground out, which usually happens. So now I'm expecting, based off the logic I've said, that he's going to get on base, and then there's going to be another player who gets on base. That's just based off the logic I've seen today. As we see a ball outside, I don't even have to, no, it's strike. Very, very concerning. So, strike one. Is it gonna end? Yeah, it will. So my notion was wrong. So my theory was wrong. However, that doesn't change the score. 5-2. Miller is up. We're heading to the bottom of the sixth. You're watching this on Rio Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
So we're heading to the bottom of the sixth. I actually got everything right this time. That's a great moment. Some piece where I did not mess up and say base runner is on because of my graphic or anything. I made all the changes and I got this. So, in the sixth inning, possibly only this possession and one more possession to go. So, I actually should see about a grounded out hit to the right fielder, and that will be a base hit. So, as I need to put that. Boom.
Second baseman number 32.
No, what? Boom. That's what I meant to say. So, we have one runner on base, and that's going to be a foul ball, or is that a strike? It doesn't matter. It's still going to be a strike no matter what, but curious to see if it hit the bat at all. It didn't make that noise, so I assume it was a strike swinging. So, we have the scenario, West Coast down 5-2, trying to get out of this inning and trying to get some runs in the next inning, as we see another strike swinging. And it will be very interesting to see how this game plays out, as we have a 5-2. 3 runs is not that bad to come back from. We saw them. I've seen teams score 6 runs in an inning, but it's more the fact that they got to do it in 1 inning. And so that is a ball. And so 1-2 is the count. And ball 2. So, total stats so far. 2 runs scored for Wesoso. 4 hits, 1 error. For the Corpus Christi Miller Buccaneers, it's 2 runs in the first inning, 1-1-1 in the 4th, 5th, and third, 4th and 5th. As we see a foul ball over here, that will be a foul ball, not a strike because it's 2 strikes. But so that's 5 runs total, 3 hits, and 1 error. So here we go. As we see Miller down, or the Miller batter at an even count total, but down by a ball to make it a full count. So here we go. Stepping out of the box. And back into it. As he gets it to see if he could turn 2. 1 did not turn 2 though. So that will be an out. However, still a runner on base. So number 14 up to bat. That's Adam Gonzalez.
Brings up number 14, Adam Gonzalez.
So, trying to get out of this inning, Wesoso is, to try to prolong this game. Make sure Miller doesn't score anything else here. If Miller scores here, I'd say the momentum's on their side and that it's most likely over. Not going to try to announce his curses, but it's just given off the circumstances and momentum in this game that Miller has had it primarily throughout, and they've been able to respond to almost everything Wesoso has been trying to throw at them. So, but the way baseball works is very strange. As we see a ball. So, here we go. 2-0 count. As Corral does it. And that will be 3-0. And so the pitcher has to claw his way out of 3-0. That will be a walk. So, runner on first and second now. And we'll see what happens here. there seems to be a stoppage of play. And number 5, it looks like, at the bat. Where's that 44? Next up in the count is 44, so I will say Tyler Vasquez. Nope, but it's number 5. That was correct. So number 5 would be... I actually don't have his number. So, that's interesting. However, he does take the hit by pitch. And that will mean, ladies and gentlemen, the bases are loaded. As I timely put the bases loaded graphic up. And we will see what exactly happens here. I have 1 out. They've been able to get out sometimes, as we see a timeout here. And going back to it. So trying to get another run out of this to try to seal things up. And we'll see what happens.
Number 15, Joya Gutierrez.
So, number 15 now up to bat. I don't have his name either. What's up here? No, I do. Joya Gutierrez. I don't know what was up with number 5. And so another hit by pitch, and that will yield another score. So 6-2. I dropped my pencil. Uh-oh. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Just had to get my pencil back.
Brings up the shortstop, number 3, Jaden Brown.
And we have an interesting situation here. Bases are loaded, 1 out. And that will be a ball. No, strike. Strike. So, strike 1. And we will see here. Looked like a strike 2. Need a bottom corner. Then you get another strike here. And that's ball 1. Tad a bit low. So we got 1-2. And ball 2. Wait, no, it's ball 2, not ball 3. What? So 2-2. As we await the 2-2 count. And Aaron throw, and that will yield another run. As we have now, the bases are not loaded. They're second and third now, so can't say that again. As we have a 3-2 count, full count. As we see here, 3-2. Waiting for the pitch now. And ball 4. I apologize. Restart later. That not now. The Windows, go away. So now
Bases loaded, top of the
bases.
order. Number 8.
Can't. Hold up. Gotta set myself up for. Ladies and gentlemen, the bases are loaded. So now I gotta reset this information. 1 out. And ball, I believe. No, strike. Corner. Man, these corner strikes are getting me every time. Because I think it's a ball, but no, it's a strike. And then when I think it's a strike, it's a ball. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a little bit dumbfounded. As that is a ball this time. The 1-1-1 count. 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out. So, one on one. Really, it's just a 1-1 though, and that is a strike. So 1-2. Fouled off. So here we go. And waiting for his next pitch. I mean, in all likeliness, 5 runs, still a deficit you can come back from. However, it's just momentum, and I don't see this necessarily happening. Got to give it out to West Sosa, though. They did play their hearts out. And you just got to tip that. I mean, they played their hearts out. Miller just was able to have the ball hit the right way, the ball pitched the right way. And as we see another base hit, and it drops, so it's not fair. Is it fair? Or was it? Yeah, it was foul. Okay. So, almost a disaster for Sosa, but as it remains, still 2-2. We've been on 2-2 for like the last 3 pitches. Anyway. So here we go. And hit, grounded out, and 1 runner will score. Those at home, 2 runs will score. That means it's 9, right? And that means it's 1 and 3. Yeah. So, still need to get 2 outs here.
On the corners, 1 down for the pitcher, number 42, Jose Hasso.
So number 42, Jose Hasso. I gotta fix the count. Takes that pitch. as we see 4 runs in this inning. And is that a ball? So, 2-0. And going to second and successfully stolen a base. As we see 2 or 3-0 count. I should have updated that. And that will be a walk. Bases loaded again. Wait, no. Ladies and gentlemen, the bases are loaded. So, 4 runs so far in this inning by Miller. However, they only have 1 out, so more could be scored. Or we could see 2 straight outs and Wesoso try and mount a late game comeback. That will be a ball. As we see this one. And 1-0. Ball. Just got to get out of this inning. So, here we go. 2-0. Swing and a miss. So 2-1 count. And just waiting at this point. That will be strike 2. 2-2 count. 1 out. A little bit over total of streaming time of 2 hours. Game time about 2 hours. And we have a 3-2 count, full count coming up, and just trying to get out of this inning alive. West Coast have got to get some outs here. They gotta. I mean, it's just at this point, right there to left field, get 1 out, trying to send it. And that will be another run scored. So it's 10-2 now. So they do get an out, however. So now, interesting scenario as the winning run is on first. So we could actually just see the game end here right now. If a good enough hit was here.
Damian Gutierrez.
So, as we see ball 1. if those of you who don't know, the mercy rule is 10. So, assuming they can get here, so another base hit, going home, and now the winning run is on second now. So, here we go. I mean, got to get one good hit into about middle center. Not middle center, left center. And that will be it. And we will go home tonight as Miller will get the mercy rule. Oh, I got to change the score to 11. So here we go. Winning run on second. That will be a strike. And so the 0-1 pitch. Here we go. It's going for the steal here as we see a hit. And that will be the game, ladies and gentlemen. Miller will win 12-2. And that will be it. Or technically 14-2, I guess. Or a home run, so 14-2. That is the game, ladies and gentlemen. I believe. Right? That's the mercy rule, right? So we see the home run. Yep, that's the game. So, final game is 14-2, mercy rule. And that will be it. I was your announcer for the night, Xavier Pond, and I am signing off. Wishing you a very pleasant night and have a good Tuesday. Wait, no, it's not. Is it? Yes.